The Russians are brutal, they're evil, but they're not stupid. And so I think they will learn from this, and they will eventually get back up on their feet if we let them, which is why NATO needs to smash them right now. We need to break their back. I don't mean by NATO troops going into Ukraine, but by accelerating the delivery of everything that Ukraine needs to smash these Russian formations that are trying to retreat, to regroup, to get new troops, new equipment, ammunition, and then go into the fight for the next phase in Donbass. Now is the time. They're so vulnerable. That's where you crush them. So if we do that, then there won't be another offensive. All right, but that has to come from the idea that we want to win, that this is our fight. It's not just Ukraine's fight. We need to provide intelligence that helps identify all these targets, these retreating units, the depots, the fuel, the transportation hubs. We need to identify that and who's moving to get in position for the next offensive. We can do this. I mean, the excellent intel that was done before the war started. So we know how to track where the units are. That's number one, to help with targeting for Ukraine. Number two, give them the capability that they've been begging for to strike what's causing all the damage. That means long-range artillery, long-range rockets, and drones that can go deep into Russia to hit these targets. All right, that's how we break the back. And then the third thing, of course, is anti-ship capability that can strike Sevastopol. After 3 weeks, if we don't accelerate, give more to Ukraine, then I think Ukrainian ammunition goes down. The Russians will have gotten back on their feet by that time. And so this opportunity begins to look like that again. The momentum that Ukraine has.
With no breakthrough in sight following multiple rounds of talks, the Russian side continues to target Ukraine's defense installations. On Monday, the Russian military said it had destroyed a shipment of air defense missile systems provided to Ukraine by the West. The Russian Defense Ministry spokesman said the military used sea-launched caliber cruise missiles to destroy 4 S-300 air defense missile launchers on the southern outskirts of the city of Dnipro. Russia says up to 25 Ukrainian troops were also hit by the strikes on Sunday. Russia points out that Ukraine had received the air defense systems from a European country that they did not name.
На южной окраине города Днепропетровск уничтожена укрытая в ангаре техника зенитно-ракетного дивизиона С-300, поставлена киевскому режиму одной из европейских стран. Поражены в том числе 4 пусковые установки С-300 и до 25 человек личного состава украинских вооруженных сил.
Last week, Slovakia said it had handed over its Soviet-designed S-300 air defense systems to Kiev, as Ukraine appeals for more weapons, including long-range air defense systems.
President Putin has ordered Russia's strategic nuclear forces to be placed on high alert. He says Western leaders have made aggressive statements about Russia, and he also says that international sanctions are illegitimate. Boris Johnson has described the move as a distraction from the reality of what's going on here in Ukraine, while the US denounced it as completely unacceptable. Here's our Moscow correspondent, Steve Rosenberg.
From the Kremlin, a pointed message to the West. Don't push Russia. President Putin summoned his military chiefs and gave them an order.
Top officials of leading NATO countries are making aggressive statements about our country. Therefore, I'm ordering the Minister of Defense and the Chief of the General Staff to put the strategic nuclear forces on special alert.
Would Putin really use them? He practiced a week ago, overseeing exercises of Russia's strategic deterrence forces. Typically unsubtle hints to America and NATO not to stand in his way over Ukraine. Today's special